It's amazing how the weather can change during the night. So when I went to bed last night, it was nice and warm and there was no wind. And then literally maybe half an hour after I got into the tent, whoa, the wind started kicking up really strong. Started getting cooler. Didn't get too bad. I estimate it got down to maybe the high 30s last night, and I was just fine inside the tent. But the worst is when you wake up in the morning and you got to get going. You know, it's hard to leave that warm quilt. But when you got 18 miles ahead of you, you got to get moving. And that's what I got ahead of me today, which shouldn't be a problem on a trail like this. I mean, look at this. This is just beautiful trail. It's just really nice, easy walking. This is one of the better sections, of course. But man, the wind was going all night. In fact, it bent my stakes back. That's how strong it was. I had them in there pretty deep. And it bent them back, which loosened the guy lines, which started to make my tent collapse. So about 1 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and I see my tent is starting to collapse. And I'm like, oh, crap. When it's windy and cold out and you're already in your quilt, you don't want to get out and have to restake the tent. But it held up. It was just enough to stay upright, but it looked like it was collapsing on itself. I should have taken a picture, but it's too cold. I wanted to get moving. Okay, 18 miles. What is that in kilometers? I'll let Mr. Tesla figure that out for me in the comments. Bob's side and Bill's side. There's Bob's side. And there's Bill's side. I guess I'll have to get the backstory on this. I guess in my imagination, it's a couple of trail volunteers that came out here to build this bridge, and they each started on one end and decided to meet in the middle. That's my guess. If you know the story, please put it in the comments. I'll have to figure it out or find out. Remember when Sparkles was talking about trail maintenance? So one of the problems I had was with the wild pigs, the boar, I guess, coming through here and rooting it all up. And oh, geez, yeah, that's not good. I don't know if the camera's picking it up well, but this looks like it's been all tore up. And I'm guessing it's from the feral pigs. I haven't seen any yet. I've seen 3 deer and that one gator, the gator I saw from a bridge. But I haven't seen any snakes or anything like that, so it's been very peaceful. Didn't see anybody since the afternoon yesterday. Nobody at the campsite. Nobody this morning, which I'm not complaining. This is nice. It's nice and peaceful. It's going to be like this all day, overcast and chilly. I think it's going to be in the 40s all day today. So, logistical problem I had. I could go big miles today and small miles tomorrow, or small miles today and big miles tomorrow. Well, tonight it is going to get cold. Looks like this is more of the pig rooting up the trail. It is going to get very cold. I think it's going to get down to the 30s, maybe high 20s tonight. I'll be on the highest point, the highest elevated campsite on the trail is what it says in gut hooks. It's the Florida trail, so it's not that high, but still, I guess that makes it going to be a little bit cooler. So my thinking was tonight, do the big miles. That way, tomorrow I can sleep in. Because tomorrow it's going to be sunny and it's going to warm up quickly. So I can sleep in, and when it gets warm, then I can get out of that down quilt. Because there's nothing worse than getting up early and, you know, when you have a big day ahead of you, having to get up early and it's cold. It's the worst. So anyways, that's my plan. Okay, so I got a couple of really good trail angels here. Flat top and Jaboots. Hey. And look at this, they even got a chair for me and everything. They got some snacks and some coffee they're ready to serve me. So this is my kind of trail stop. So thank you very much. I appreciate this. So I'll make a quick case for anybody thinking about doing this trail. Not a case, but let me point out another positive thing about this trail. It's just a very personable trail. So like, you know, these trail angels have been, you know, making sure that, you know, if I need anything that they're there, and, you know, had a chair and made some coffee for me and gave me some snacks. So I was able to sit down in a nice chair and drink some coffee and hang out. And right now it is freezing. It is high noon. It is freezing. And, well, it feels like it's freezing. I think it's like in the 40s, but tonight it's going to get so cold. But thankfully we have trail angels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hike 6 more miles to one of these road crossings, and they're going to meet me there, and then they're going to put me up for the night. So, I don't have to be out here when it gets to under 30 degrees tonight. I'll be able to be in a nice warm place. And just so glad that they came out and found me because tonight would have really sucked. It's going to be so cold tonight. I mean, tonight might be like the coldest night that I'll have to face on this trail. So that was great timing. So, yeah, another reason to hike this trail is it's very personable. Everybody seems to know each other. It's a tight-knit group. You don't feel like you're a number like you are on the AT sometimes. It's just, I don't know, I guess it's kind of difficult to explain, but not being like in a giant bubble, like on the AT, forget it. I mean, you're running into people all day, every day, and which can be good, that can be nice, but it's just so peaceful out here. So when you do get, that's what we call trail magic, when, you know, somebody has snacks or, you know, drinks for you at a trailhead. Trailhead is usually like where the trail meets a road crossing or something. There's a cool series of orange marks. I don't know if the phone picks it up, but that's what we call trail magic, and people that do those things, they're trail angels, because they're, you know, angels for us out here that really appreciate that kind of support. So, thank goodness I don't have to sleep out in my cold tent tonight. So yeah, that was good timing today. All right, back to it. Yeah, the camera probably doesn't pick it up, but yeah, Sparkles wasn't kidding when she said that the pigs seem to just tear up the trail and leave everything else alone. It's like, yeah, you don't see any of this dug up anywhere around the trail, but yeah, right in the trail, whoa, the pigs just tore this little piece up, and then I don't know if the camera picks it up that well. Then you can see we get back to normal trail. But yeah, the pigs are hell-bent on destroying the Florida Trail. All right, I love finding stuff like this. Look at these old railroad tracks. Good goodness. I wonder, like, when I come across stuff like this, and you can see how worn away the ties are, so you know this is really old, or it hasn't been used in a while at least. And I find something like this, my mind just wanders thinking about, geez, when do you think the last time a train has come through here? If you know, please put the answer in the comments. I would love to find out. Stuff like that just kind of interests me. You can just see, you know, trees growing up right in the middle of the tracks. So it's been a long time since a train has been through here. And I wonder, you know, what things did that train carry? Was it carrying cargo? Was it carrying people? Stuff like that just kind of interests me. Maybe I'm easily amused. Cool little section. It looks like, kind of looks like you're walking through a wheat field. Lots of cool stuff like this. I love how it, you know, every day is something different. You see something different, even if it's just a little different. As you can see, trail is well maintained. I've been pleasantly surprised by this trail, to be honest with you. I've enjoyed it a lot so far. And again, it's real easy. Just follow those. All right, you got to check this out. If you're passing through Crestview, make sure you hook up with Flat Top and Sparkles. This is their hiker room, and it's really nice. You know, you got the nice bed, and there's a bathroom right next door. They got candy set up, and you look at Slim Jims, water. Check this out. Got a foot massager and a foot warmer and a hiker box. And you got some Wi-Fi access. So, yeah, this is some beautiful trail magic here. So definitely check out Flat Top and Sparkles when you're in Crestview area. All right, tough choice. End the day in a cold tent, freezing your butt off all night, or with a hot foot massage and a bunch of chocolate bonbons. I think I made the right call. I got some sweet tea and some lasagna soup. Another end of a hard day of hiking. I might have to fake an injury here and say I pulled my hamstring and stay a couple of days. So this is my kind of trail magic.